Dale, I mean, what can you say about Dale Steyn? I mean, goodness me, I've now got the pleasure of working with Dale. Um, Nobody better right now in world cricket that can run through an attack when he's got his tail up. There is nobody better. Just his overall run up to me is like he is a racehorse. He's got the most beautiful run up. Just glides in. He's a bit like a Michael Holding in a sense, maybe not as graceful, but not far away. He has got a fantastic action. He is not a tall guy, he's a skiddy bowler. I think his greatest asset is the ability to swing the ball away from the right-handers, but it's the length that he bowls that gets people in trouble. It's a fuller length than normal. You don't actually quite, you can't get to him, you can't get a big stride in him. He suffocates you in the crease. And that's where he gets people nicked off, because he bowls that fuller length and he swings it at high pace. He had a duel with Paul Collingwood in Cape Town. It was a test match that I commentated on. And he ran in because it was a test match that England were in trouble. And he went past the outside edge 4 times and over. That he bowled at 148, 150 kilometers per hour without any luck. And I think that, it's one of those spells you deserve 6 for or 7 for. That didn't quite work out. England managed to draw the game right at the death, having them 9 down. And Collingwood was there at the end. I think the other spell for me was against New Zealand recently in Port Elizabeth, where he bowled the speed of light and knocked over 5 the night before. That I think that just on a real placid St George's Park wicket. And New Zealanders often, during that series, they made it very clear is to do not upset Steyn, do not get his eyes going, because once you do that, there's only one-way ticket, and you're going to be at the wrong end of a Dale Steyn spell. And I think there is no doubt, there is no question that Dale Steyn is the best South Africa has ever produced, without a shadow of a doubt. He's flown past 330 odd wickets now. He is going to take, and I hope, 500 plus wickets for South Africa. He will go past the most test wickets ever by any South African. But the rate that he is taking it at, which is just phenomenal. You're talking about 4 or 5 wickets a test, which is just, staggering. Now he's gone past 25 wicket hauls, 25 wicket hauls, or 23, 4 10-wicket hauls, or 5 10-wicket hauls, which is something silly. He's got the best strike rate ever in test match cricket history, which is 41, which is just staggering. But his contributions he's never out of a test match, never ever out of a test match. Which is really something to behold, So that for me puts him on a pedestal that it's going to be tough to beat that. His main contribution is the length he bowls. It's a length that is normally fuller than others, where some people will hit the deck in the 5-6 yard area, or shall I say the 8 yard area. He goes into the 6 yard area and he gets it to do that. And I think that's hard to get to, and that's what's get most people out. And that's, if you ask a lot of people batters across the world, they'll say that's the toughest thing to face Dale Steyn. Again, you talk about Brett Shields, Shaun Pollock, and this guy. This guy's just got everything that no South African has had. You talk about white line fever. He loves to overstep the mark and provoke a reaction. He's not scared of a word or two. I think that his greatest contribution to the team is that he is fit all the time. We don't take that for granted ever. He is working on his in-swinger. He's working very hard on that. He's brought that into his game slowly. That's another piece of his game that he's he's going to add to his, especially at Test match level, that I think is going to be hard to deal with. But without a shadow of a doubt, I mean, greatest bowler I think South Africa's ever had.